It was so crazy because I was in the middle of recording, and what I was saying was if they wanted to, they would. And then I look out the window, and the little bird came to see me, and then another bird came to see me, and then another bird came to see me. Three little birdies, and it's even more crazy because I'm sitting here, in my area, and I'm looking at this bottle, and it has a mama dove and a baby dove. Um, and doves are birds. The birds came to see me, so that just lets me know that what I was saying needed to be said. Because what I was saying is, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if they wanted to, they would. If they wanted to be with you, they would. If they wanted to love you, they would. If they wanted to do the things that you wish they would do, but they just are not doing, if they wanted to, they would. You shouldn't have to force somebody to love you. You shouldn't have to force somebody to protect you, to want to be the person that you want for them to be. No. Because for some of us, we are entering into our winning season. And then are others of us who entered into our winning season a couple weeks ago. Like, we are stepping into greatness. Okay? So there's no time for us to still be stuck on that mentality of wanting our family and our friends to accept our craft and support our craft. You know what I mean? Even if it's buying a piece of artwork at full price and not expecting me to give you a discount just because we are friends, just because we are family. If you are buying from someone else or you're supporting, a megastar, you wouldn't go up to them and say, hey, I need a discount because I support you. It would be nice. But no, we are not at a discounted mentality. We are winning. We are entering into, we are in our winning season. There's no time for a defeatist attitude. And part of a defeatist attitude is still lingering in those things that we were supposed to be done healed from. Okay? Because we started off with trapped in trauma. Then, we took those traumatic events and we had to learn to not only transcend, but transmute those traumatic events into our testimony. No, not so that when we are going forward and speaking our truth, to others to help them along their journey, not to, stay in that past hurt or trauma. No. We had to learn to transcend. We had to learn to transmute that trauma, to elevate to a whole new level of consciousness. You know what I mean? And then this winning season, if they wanted to support you, they would. If they wanted to pour into your craft, they would. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. After trauma, we went into happy birthday because that was around my birthday. It actually was my birthday. And it's so funny because wrapping up this month, all three of my kids were born in February. And it's just like, I want everybody to feel that joy that I felt on my birthday. Even if it's not your birthday. Okay? Live it like it is your birthday. Every day should be a birthday because we are rebuilding our minds. We are transforming our minds. We are transforming ourselves into better versions. Because the world we live in, when I do step back into this reality, because oftentimes I do live amongst unicorns and sunshine and rainbows. However, I know what this reality is. I know what exists here, and it shouldn't be. That's why we have to continuously strive to be better. We have to continuously strive for greatness. Just because we are in our winning season, and for those of you who are entering into your winning season, that it doesn't stop there. You have to continuously elevate. You have to continuously build upon yourself, build upon your craft, invest in yourself. Because if somebody else wanted to, they would. So guess what? You can't have a defeatist attitude and say, oh my gosh, my family doesn't support me. They don't understand me. They don't understand what I'm speaking about. That's okay. It's not meant for them right now, right here. And you just might not be the one to be able to deliver them that particular message. And that's okay. Because if they wanted to, they would. They would take the time to figure out, okay, if I don't understand something, can you help me? Can you teach me? And that's when we get into accountability. We can't just be wanting to always hold other people accountable. We have to also hold ourselves accountable. And sometimes we will find ourselves in situations where we might mess up. We might have a little hiccup along the way, but don't get into that defeatist attitude. Like, oh my gosh, I had a little hiccup along the way and I'm in my winning season. This ain't that. This is not how it's supposed to be. But I'm here to tell you, you have been equipped with so much knowledge and so much power. All you got to do is dig into your tool belt. All you got to do is dig into your tool bag. Open it up. Apply everything that you have learned and keep building upon it. Right? After accountability, then we get into gratitude. Because when you get to a point where you are not only able to hold others accountable for their actions, but yourself as well, that takes some inner work. That takes a lot of shadow work to be able to hold yourself accountable, because you actually have to take a look in the mirror and be like, okay, I really did this. I really said this. I could have handled this differently. I could have said this differently. Whatever the case, whatever the situation is, you actually have to look at yourself in the mirror and fix yourself. That's a part of accountability in my eyes. You know what I mean? And I had to hold my own self accountable shortly after I had made the podcast about accountability. I had a situation because, yes, I talk about it, so I have to be about it. And if I ever do take a break, just know that it's because I'm trying to get myself together. Because if I'm not together, I can't be out here saying that I'm speaking my truth, and I'm not speaking my truth, and I'm not living in my truth, because everything that I tell to you guys is the truth. You know what I mean? The tools that I have equipped you guys with are the same tools that I use for myself, and sometimes I have to get in my bag. I have to get in my bag. I actually had to get in my bag so that I'm able to get in my bag. And if you know, you know. I had to do all of that work, and it was not easy, especially that last quarter of 2021. That That shit right there, it was something else. It was definitely something else. Because what was the reason that I had to go through all of that? Like, I even had a conversation. Like, my childhood trauma alone, just the main event, one particular main event, even though there were a series of events surrounding the main event, but the main event that caused the most trauma, like, I had to work through that shit that I thought that I had already worked through, and everything was just coming up to the surface so rapidly. And I'm like, dang, I can't even get a free pass for that. I feel like my childhood trauma alone should warrant me a free pass. Past this bullshit. I'm tired of dealing with the hurt from the past. I'm tired of trying to have to heal, and then some old shit comes back up to the surface that I thought that I had healed. I was so tired. I was really at my breaking point. But that's when I really had to buckle down and be like, you are okay. Like, seriously, you are okay. When I was really at my breaking point where I felt like I was coming undone, I had to just remind myself, girl, you are okay. Just stop. Be in this moment. And when you are completely in this moment, gratitude. I am thankful. I am grateful for this moment that I am actually present in this moment. I am allowing myself to feel what I need to feel in this moment so I can learn what it is that I need to learn, so I can equip myself with the necessary tools, the knowledge, the courage, the strength, the wisdom, any and everything that I may need to take from this situation. Thank you for allowing me to be present in this moment. Thank you for allowing me to be present in my mind, in my breath, in every part of me. That's hard. To be grateful for some pain? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? When there used to be a part of me that truly believed that I was birthed by pain, through betrayal. What? Are you kidding me? To have to work through that? No. Who wants to do that? Who really wants to explore? Who really wants to do that? And to have to be in those moments, but know that you are no longer those moments. And to not allow yourself to sit in those moments and dwell in that brokenness, to transcend your mind, to transmute that trauma. Man, when I tell you the last quarter of 2021 was rapid fire and a rapid recovery of my mind, of my heart, every single chakra had to be realigned. Because if I'm out of alignment right here, right now, that's only deterring me from where I'm headed to the ultimate goal. And again, I feel like I have lived this life for a very, very long time. Even though I am only 40 years old, I feel like I have existed far beyond the mind's imagination. And when I leave this place and my children put me in my final resting place, I want that to be it. I don't want to come back. I truly want to exist with my ancestors, so we can finally say, yes, job well done. All of the hard work that generations and generations have put in have finally paid off, because we don't live in a world, well, our lineages will not live in a world that we had to. Because pain, why does pain exist? And to have to ground yourself in things like that and be grateful and thankful for pain, whew, that's a doozy. But I put in the work and I did it. And I'm so proud. And that's where self-love came from. That's when that self-love came into play. Okay? Because I had to fully embrace me. I had to fully embrace me. Okay? I had to fully embrace me. Stand in the mirror again and look at myself, flaws and all, and love every single part of me. Every single part of me. From the crown to the root, I had to love me, examine me. And I have chills right now because there was a point in time where I didn't love me. I tried to end me. How was that loving me when I didn't even want to exist in this place anymore? Do you know how much work it took to undo those thoughts? To try to erase those scars, which still remain visible to the eye, if you look close enough. No longer do I have to hide that part, because it's there. It's their scars, they're there, but I no longer am tied to the negative emotions that came with those scars. I look at them and I say, those are beautiful. Each and every one. They are beautiful. Because I am beautiful and I am at a place where I can love me. Had to begin to love my voice, because speaking to you guys, someone's always going to criticize about something. Something, even if they don't have a right to. Oh, why are you speaking this way? Oh, I imagine you to look this way. Why do you dress this way? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? You know, it can be a lot of judgment. And if you're not in the correct mind space, if you're not in the correct heart space, those things can become too much. And you can slip back into depression. You can slip back into anxiety, self-loathing, self-doubt, stinking thinking. You can slip back into all of those, but no. You have come too far for that. I have come too far for that. We have come too far for that. We are in our winning season. You are entering into your winning season. It's time to elevate. It's time to level up and continue to elevate. Continue to level up. Continue to expand your mind, your heart. Because again, we are in our winning season. For those of us who are in our winning season, and there are some of us, like I said earlier, who are so close. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, because yes, you can. You can do it. You can triumph over anything. Are you kidding me? You are greatness. You are filled with power. There's nothing you can't do. Okay? Your power is limitless. And just because your friends and your family and your loved ones may not support you, because if they wanted to, they would, don't let that stop your shine. Don't let that stop your growth. Don't let that hinder you or your winning season. Don't let that stop you from progressing further, from elevating higher. Don't let that stop you. You are phenomenal. Y'all already know I tell y'all this all the time. You are worthy. You are greatness. You are in your winning season. You are entering into your winning season. Go forth and be great. And until next time, always remember to continuously elevate your mind, elevate your heart, and do it with love and light.